Hola, hola amigos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Bienvenidos a otro directito más de Hogwarts Legacy. Vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos. Eso sí, disculpen hoy que pues el directo es más tardecito. Estaba en una reunión familiar. De hecho, ni siquiera alcancé a comer. O sea, voy a estar de pronto comiendo en el directo ocasionalmente. Como como un pequeño recordatorio de lo que hicimos ayer. Aprendimos diferentes hechizos, aprendimos el Glacius, si mal no estoy. A veces lo aprendimos antes. Bueno, el caso es que hicimos uno de los eventos especiales o desafíos que nos tenían los profesores para nosotros, los profesores de los cuadros, ¿no? Del map, ¿cómo es que se llama? Map, bueno, del lugar del mapa. ¿Listo?
You stay in your portrait and I'll stay in mine.
Bueno, ayer encontramos a la señora gorda y aquí fue donde lo dejamos, justo con la señora gorda, que pues es básicamente la entrada a Gryffindor. Entonces ya sabemos dónde están los Gryffindor. Si se dan cuenta, la construcción de Gryffindor es muy al estilo del profesor Peck, bueno, del profesor Peck creo que es. Y bueno, ahorita lo que tenemos que hacer, no me acuerdo, bueno, tenemos varias misiones. Vamos a ver que vimos un preámbulo de las cosas que podemos hacer, ¿no? Que fue ayer justamente en el adelanto del capítulo. No sé si ir primero a lo de las bestias para que me den a mi hipogrifo. Eso es uno. El otro que tenemos es para aprender al ojo mora. Que al ojo mora es un hechizo que quiero aprender para poder hacer misiones secundarias. Y el otro es de pulso. De pulso. No, de pulso no. De pulso ya lo sabemos. El otro es hablar con Sirona en las tres escobas. Pero necesitamos saber de pulso, entonces yo creo que vamos a tener o que enfrentarnos a alguien o que hacer algún desafío que involucre alejar objetos. Perdón. Bueno, necesito utilizar una mandrágora para tirársela a múltiples enemigos. No sé todavía cómo conseguir la mandrágora. A este momento, entonces tengo que ir a The Spires, no sé dónde es, y Cambridge Tower para reventar esos globos. Eso lo iremos viendo conforme vayamos moviéndonos en el mapa. Y necesitamos moco de troll y de pulso a un y bueno, pegarle a un enemigo en levitación con el de pulso para pues poder aprender descendo. Listo, ya lo demás pues son ciertas misiones que hemos llevado por días, que es la de las llaves, el de Flying Test y el de Ghost of Our Love. ¿Listo? Entonces, yo creo que vamos primero a la clase de animales fantásticos, porque si, para ser honesto, si yo aprendo al ojo mora, la verdad no creo que llegue a avanzar mucho. ¿Eso fue una llave?
Revelio.
¿Eso fue una llave? Díganme si fue una llave o no. Ah, miren, es ahí. ¿Es aquí? Ok, es aquí. Bueno, en este lugar sí ya estuve. Sí, en este lugar ya estuve, porque pues ahí está lo de Pero, ¿qué tengo que esperar aquí? O sea, no sé. Ah, bueno, parece que vamos a aprender a Lejomora primero. Hola, señorito.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea.
Ah, bueno, se llama
Terrible
demiguise en inglés.
experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
Bueno, vamos a seguir siendo nice,
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Bueno, aquí es cuando aprendemos a Lejomora. Hechizo mucho, muy útil. Listo. Lejomora. Thank you very much, Mr. Moon.
Lejomora.
To help here. Y aquí, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Ah, ok. Hay algo que... ¿Tengo que girarla? Ah, mira tú. Es que no entiendo si es como un camino lo que tengo que armar o qué. Move the sparks and rotate belts until both corresponding gears are activated. Vamos a hacer esto. Es que no entiendo cómo se activan. No sé. Tiene como un punto. Aquí es el punto. Listo. Y... Ah, vale. Ya lo entendí. Tengo que buscar ese
Well
y
done!
ponerlo
You're
a
in!
correr.
Remember, use a discipline
Revelio.
charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Sure. Bueno, tenemos que disfrazarnos, muchachos.
Protego! Aloha Mora.
¿Listo? Ahí está. No estuvo tan difícil, la verdad. O sea, una vez ya uno lo entiende, pues. Como que...
Revelio.
Bueno, tengo que tener muchísimo cuidado con el Revelio. Porque ya me pasó. Pero creo que era también porque estaba el profesor conmigo, ¿no? Y lo que hizo fue mostrarlo a él. Bueno, hay otro candado ya, entonces yo creo que tengo que ir por acá. Bueno, esto dice que está en mitad de arriba.
Revelio.
Profesor Flig. Definitivamente lo que estoy recogiendo es absolutamente y absurdamente malísimo. Bueno, ahí es donde está el peligro. Ah, ok. Entonces tengo que coger primero.
Revelio. Revelio.
Tengo que seguir subiendo. No, me llené de cosas malísimas. Creo que tengo que ir a ver.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cake flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between
Yes, well, it's still early.
Incendio. Revelio.
Se me olvidó. Eso sí fue culpa mía. Se me olvidó que tenía el este apagado. El accio. Y la costumbre. ¿Dónde estás, estúpida página?
Revelio. Revelio.
La verdad me causa como mucha... Me concentro mucho. Por eso es que no me gusta así como mucho las misiones de sigilo, ¿saben?
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ah, este es el baño de perfectos del sexto piso. Aquí es donde Harry descubre lo de...
Revelio.
The ministry would allow them to have one. One of those... Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marksman Professor Hector's class is superb. I don't think he would get class at all. He's right. But then, you're a prefect that way. I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Aloha Mora.
¡Ay, pudo hacerlo! Genial. O sea, me llevo un cofre de los raros que hemos visto antes, ¿no? ¿Dónde hace el clic? No hace clic. Ah, ya. Aquí hace clic. Ya estaba viendo la tuerca que no era. Ya. Ay, me llené. Me llené de cosas inútiles. Vamos a botar este. Y este, vamos a botar las dos. Yo sé que eso es oro, pero pues toca. Oh, otra.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
included.
Enfermería.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Me pillaron. Está complicadísimo ahí. Me vio la enfermera. Ah. Me como un poquito de pollo, perdón. Y de paso reviso aquí. Listo. Bueno, ese está complicado porque creo que tengo que sacarlos de la enfermería. Me van a dejar con el primero, ¿no? ¿Repetirlo todo? Ah. No me gustó. No me parece justo que tenga que repetirlo todo de cero. Ya había hecho un avance. ¿O no? Bueno, como que sí me guardó porque me guardó los cambios de chip.
Revelio.
A ver. Sí, sí me guardó. Ay, perdón.
Excellent.
Listo, entonces ya tenemos otro de Slytherin. Nos hacen falta 4. Eso está excelente. Sí, son 4, ¿no? Solo para confirmar. 4. 4 quedan completas y ya. Ay, pero... Y nos olvidamos del asunto.
Revelio.
Bueno, sí me guardo. Tengo que seguir. Bueno, ya los profesores no están aquí. Este es de nivel 3. No me digan que tengo que coger esas lunas para que me suban de nivel y así. Ah, esperen que aquí había algo.
Revelio.
¿Qué es esto? Javelin Course Tortoise Shell. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab, native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a vegetable tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles when his Shiru was overrun by Nifflers. The dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes. ¿Qué profesor? Supongo que ninguno de los profesores que conocemos de las sagas o de las películas, porque pues esos profesores ya...
Revelio.
¿A qué hora se mueves? Tú te tienes que mover, ¿no? Vamos bien hasta el momento con el sigilo.
I've always said that travel broadens the
Es que no sé aquí.
I had planned to go.
Revelio.
Anyway, I had high hopes. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch.
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and rather a lot like life.
Oh, I suppose.
Accio. Revelio.
No llamar tu atención. Llame la atención del perfecto. Del pali. No, no creo que se llama Dan Pomfrey, ¿sí?
Revelio.
Eso el pollo.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Uf. Cerca, cerca. ¿Qué? Está distraído. ¿Será que puedo hacer el leviosa sin que me vea? No voy a arriesgar. Técnicamente Eso.
Revelio.
I wouldn't be a prefect. What trickery are you up to?
Carajo, me pillo. Pero ya tengo todo, entonces no creo que... Perdón, no me... no me puedo aguantar. Listo. Ya. Por lo que queda directo, prometo no comer.
Revelio.
Cuidado.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Flig Hl.
Cállate. No es justo.
Revelio.
Bueno, el idiota se quedó ahí. Me pilló. No me pilló. ¿Qué hace el prefecto ahí? Eres un prefecto idiota.
Revelio.
Lo que están ahí es como más para molestarme que por otra cosa. Ni siquiera hacen bien su trabajo. Ah, verdad, tengo que bajar. Bueno, misión cumplidísima. Creo.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Listo. La cosa está en... Señor amigo mío, ¿puedo hacer...
Revelio.
Pues entonces, técnicamente ya se acabó el quest, pero quiero ver si puedo hacer al ojo moro. Ay, ahora me salió esto de... Bueno, ¿cuántos? 9 para tener el alojo mora nivel 2 y nivel 3. O sea, por el momento tenemos el alojo mora nivel 1. Bueno, hay algo que sí podemos hacer y creo que es lo de los talentos. Creo que tengo un talento, ¿verdad? Y dijimos que se lo íbamos a meter al core, ¿no? Casting Pass, reduce spell cooldown. Este me interesa. Porque, o sea, con cada vez que yo les vaya pegando, se baja el cooldown de los hechizos que pues usamos todo el tiempo. Bueno, técnicamente cuando yo no estoy en misión, no hay prefectos, no hay absolutamente nada. Eso quiere decir que, por ejemplo, este lo puedo hacer. Entonces dice que 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sí, 8. 8 y 5. Ocho y 5 son cetro. Ah, pues el monachito. Es. Y aquí sería 3 y 2 son 5 y 9. No veo absolutamente nada.
Lumos.
Gracias. Ahí ya, creo que con esto ya se abre. Ah, no, es la otra. Ahí está. Esta está más elaborada.
Revelio.
Bueno, me acaba de aparecer un sombrero que puede hacer que me mejore el equipo que tengo ahorita. Lo sube 3. Y pues como que me queda mejor, la verdad. Entonces lo demás ya es para vender.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Bueno, podemos
Revelio.
tengo que romper algo. De lo que más... Esto. A ver qué me sale. Motley Garb. Motley Garb. Mira. Y este es un oro de... ¿Se vende?
Revelio.
¿Quién es este cuarto? Boxing Telescope. ¿Qué te dijera, Ala? Así como más cositas. Este es nivel 3,
Revelio.
hasta que no consigamos 9 lunas. Yo solamente sé la ubicación de una. Eso es algo que me molesta. Siendo sincero, me molesta y me fastidia. Ah. Incendio acá.
Incendio.
Bueno, vamos a la clase de monstruos porque la verdad quiero hacer un directo cortico, pero donde haga muchas cosas. Entonces vamos a este. Vamos a verlo en el mapa. Vamos aquí a las afueras. Ya. Llegamos. Se viene. Vamos a ver las criaturas mágicas.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
O sea, espérate. Brush is used to nurture magical beasts. Tap T and then hover over the beast. Petting brush. Hold that and drag it to your spell set. Okay.
That's lovely.
Puedo
I'm sure he feels much better.
o consentirlos.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Ah, no. Les doy comida. Yo sí ya iba a decir cómo me como esa cosa.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I
Pues
think
no
we
sé
can
si me
safely
sepa
say
como
that Gerald
pudín,
likes
pero
you.
pues, debe
That's good
saber rico,
news.
si no, no se lo
He
comería.
seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Neasels. ¿Qué son neasels?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy
Es como
something
una
from
especie de
Honeycheeks.
gato montés con cola de escorpión.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
¿Quieres pelear?
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with
Todos
Gerald.
son un Neasel, pero no tienen nombre. Okay. Por error oprimí el 3.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
¿Dónde
It
qué?
appears
¿Dónde
our
en serio
time
lo hubiera
has
quemado?
come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Sí, me vas a dar mi ¿Mi hipogrifo?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I
No,
did.
no van a dar el hipogrifo.
How
Espera.
did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoy it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth
Más
years.
assignments.
Be on the
solamente habla mi
lookout for my
hipogrifo.
owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Listo, entonces ya tenemos como el conocimiento para...
Over here.
¿Qué cosa?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
In the forest.
You've intrigued me.
Ella es la que me va a
Very
dar
well.
el hipogrifo.
Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Dale, vamos.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Dame mi hipogrifo.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Más te vale. ¿Dónde?
Stand back.
Ahí está.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Inclínate, ¿no? Pero lento.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Pensé que le iba a acariciar el pico como en la película de El prisionero de Azkaban. Ok, le gustó. Yo quiero uno. De hecho, yo tengo uno. ¿Dónde está mi hipogrifo?
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Ay, pero... Ahora pues... Ya no sale nada de que el hipogrifo está bloqueado. Ahora pues mi hipogrifo. ¿Y mi hipogrifo? No mames, yo pensé que me iban a dar al hipogrifo. Me maté para nada. Expelliarmus.
¡Expelliarmus!
Ah, no. No eres tú. Necesito de pulso y de bioso. Y a ver, vamos a sacar la escoba porque vamos a hacer esa partecita de la misión secundaria. Lo otro no me acuerdo ahorita, pero pues ya lo veremos. No sé si sea estos globos los que tengo que remontar. Pero pues igual los voy a reventar por si acaso. Lo fallé. Ve, me está fallando ahí el cálculo con los globos. Seguro que estoy muy cansado. Mierda. Pero ¿por qué no te puedo reventar? Es como si lo atravesara. A ver. Ya. No mames, que me pasó por el lado. Ay, ay, ay. Pero no era eso. Bueno, estos son los límites del mapa. Pues a ver qué misión tengo. Ir a Hogsmeade, ¿no? ¿Qué quest principal tengo más bien? Bueno, lo de la mandrágora. Vamos a hacer este primero. No sé dónde conseguir el moco de troll. Quieto. ¿Esas burbujas son de aire? O sea, son como para tener más velocidad. Genial.
There we go.
Listo, y ahora es de para allá. ¿Qué es esto? Ese es un campamento. Y estos son unas ruinas. Y aquí hay criaturas. Quiero probar eso.
This looks intriguing.
No. Very must be stuck with fire spells to make them vulnerable to other attacks.
Incendio. Depulso. Incendio.
Ok, eso es lo que me da el cráneo este para las pociones. Hola, amiguito. Creo que con ellos me tengo que hacer invisible. Vamos a intentar hacer un acercamiento. Invisible. Este es un Directo. Ok, pero... ¿Cómo te...? Hola. ¿Cómo me hago amigo de ellos entonces? Bueno, acá sí me dice como que aquí hay algún otro enemigo. Aquí. Exactamente acá. ¿Qué es esto?
Revelio. Protego. Levioso. This could prove dangerous if Accio. Revelio.
Ok. Encontramos algo secreto, como raro. Yo encontrando cosas secretas, entonces esto se va para acá y esto.
Lumos. Incendio.
¡A la verga! Me salió en la
Levioso.
putísima cara. Uy, ¡qué susto!
Revelio. Incendio.
En serio, qué susto. Listo, mejora de gafas. ¿Listos? Parecen las de ojo loco. Estas, ¿no?
Revelio.
Y ya, en serio, qué susto, coño. Bueno, ¿y ahora dónde consigo el moco de troll? No, yo que en serio me decepcioné con la clase de animales fantásticos. Pensé que me iban a dar mi hipogrifo. Ah, ya sé dónde consigo el moco de troll. En Hogsmeade. O sea, vamos a Hogsmeade, hacemos la misión de Hogsmeade y ahí mismo consigo el moco de troll.
That's
Voy a
it.
controlar mejor la velocidad.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Bueno, vamos al mapa y vamos a utilizar los polvos blue para Hogsmeade. Entonces voy a marcar este, voy a ir acá y vamos a ver si en esa tienda que si mal no estoy era nivel 1, podemos encontrar lo de el moco.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Day goes by, I don't wish I'd paid better attention in defense against the dark arts. The world needs talented aurors now more than ever. Oh, what it takes to keep a king house staggering. Even with magic, I could use some more. To work with unicorns.
Es más, se les digo,
Seeing you again. All the latest wizarding news right here.
Basilix Breathing. Okay. Bueno, vamos aquí.
Find myself scurrying.
Revelio.
No, sigue cerrado. Ah, mira,
Aloha, Mora.
nivel 1. ¿Cómo será el nivel 2?
Revelio.
Bueno, igual ahorita ya voy a vender todo esto. Esto ya. No hay nada así como que o sea, de lo que estoy encontrando, pocas cosas me mejoran. Otro sombrero, este sombrero también me va a mejorar. Entonces... Ah, pero no lo puedo usar hasta que sea nivel 22. Ok. Entonces tengo que ir a una tienda cualquiera y vender las cosas que tengo.
Revelio.
¿Dónde está mi tienda favorita para vender? Aquí está.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Listo, mira, te voy a vender este. Este. Bueno, tengo que ir a la sala de menesteres para ver qué es ese artefacto que encontré. ¿Tienes algo interesante? No. Nah, no tienes nada interesante. O sea, a ver, cosas interesantes tiene, no voy a decir que no. Pero nada así como de mi interés. Bye.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're around.
Revelio.
No sé cómo abrir este tampoco. No. ¿Cómo se abrirán ese tipo de cofres? Vamos a hacer este. Mandrake Collector Buggies.
Revelio.
Bueno, tengo dos misiones aquí.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello there.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Está bien. Okay, bueno, vamos ahora sí a nuestra misión.
Don't forget, the butterflies...
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Entonces tenemos que ir a la cabeza de jabalí.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
You just remember who warned you.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, friend.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Uy, esa misión está larga. Bueno, hagamos una cosa porque en serio tengo que finalizar ahorita. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. O sea, queda como un poquitico a medias. Intenté hacer las cosas lo más rápido posible. Pues no es lejos, pero... sí necesito terminar ya. Entonces nos vemos mañana con un poquito más. Obviamente ya mañana la hora actual, que es a las 7. ¿Listo? Puedo utilizar el... Ah, me sale también el símbolo del hipogrifo, aunque no tenga mi hipogrifo. El juego está como demoradito en darme el hipogrifo. Bueno.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Sí, chicas, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. No quiero seguir con la historia hasta mañana, básicamente. Entonces, muchas gracias a los que se pasaron. Nos vemos mañana con más y buenas noches. Bye.